Charles Darwin, the voyage that changed how we see life. Charles Robert Darwin was born on February 12, 1809 in the small market town of Shrewsbury, England. At first glance, nothing about him suggested he would revolutionize science. As a boy, he loved collecting beetles, bird eggs, and rocks more than sitting in a classroom. His father, a wealthy doctor, thought Charles was wasting his time. Darwin tried to follow his father's wish to study medicine at Edinburgh University, but he couldn't stand the sight of surgery without anesthesia. Instead, he found himself drawn to the study of nature, rocks, plants, and animals. His interest led him to Cambridge, where a mentor, Reverend John Henslow, saw his potential and recommended him for an extraordinary opportunity: a 5-year voyage around the world aboard a British survey ship, the HMS Beagle. The voyage begins 1836. Darwin boarded the Beagle as the ship's naturalist. The journey would take him to South America, the Pacific, Australia, and back. Seasickness plagued him, but his excitement for discovery outweighed the discomfort. In South America, he found fossilized remains of giant extinct animals, massive ground sloths and armadillos that looked strikingly similar to smaller species still living there. This raised an important question: were modern animals descended from these ancient ones? The Galapagos Islands, the turning point. In 1835, the Beagle reached the Galapagos Islands, a group of volcanic islands in the Pacific Ocean. Darwin noticed something strange: many of the animals were similar to those on the mainland, yet subtly different. Tortoises had different shell shapes depending on their island. Mockingbirds varied in size and feather patterns from island to island. Most famously, finches had different beak shapes, some thick and strong for cracking seeds, others long and narrow for catching insects. Darwin didn't realize it immediately, but these differences were clues to how species adapt to their environments over time. The big idea: natural selection. Back in England, Darwin spent over 20 years studying his collections, breeding pigeons, and thinking. In 1838, he read an essay by economist Thomas Malthus, which argued that populations grow faster than food supplies, leading to competition for survival. Darwin connected the dots. More offspring are born than can survive. Individuals vary. Some variations help survival and reproduction. Over generations, these useful traits become more common. He called this process natural selection. Nature selects the traits that help survival, just like breeders select traits in animals. 1859, the origin of species. Darwin hesitated to publish, fearing backlash from religious and scientific communities. But in 1858, Alfred Russel Wallace, another naturalist, sent Darwin a paper describing the